Hi guys, I'm Joe, or One Man Boycott. This is a behind the scenes look at our last music video that we shot. I did plan on it being a bit more interviewy and a bit more in depth, but basically what we did is we tried to capture as much as we could off of our phones about what was going on. I've kind of not shot as much descriptive parts as I had done in the last one, but hopefully you'll get like a look and be able to pick up on some of the conversations that go on in between takes, and like just a general feel of what goes on when you're shooting a music video like this. I'm sorry if you can hear some banging as well. My neighbours are banging and this is not soundproof. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to try and do some, well, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to shoot some bits that I can interject with, say, oh, this is what we did here, this is what we did there, if I think it needs pointing out, and then maybe some commentary over the top. But anyway, thanks for coming to check out this video. Hopefully you get something out of this behind the scenes. Yeah, if you like it, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe too, because I put out a video every single week. Yeah, thanks for your support. Hope you enjoy the video. Heading over to shoot another music video for you guys to enjoy. Yeah, we're late again. We're nearly an hour late from where I said I was going to be, but it's all good because this one's a bit last minute. Would you say?
Just a bit
last minute. But we're heading over to a local venue that is going to be closing, which is dog shit, but
is it closing?
Nothing we can do about it. They've already, yeah, they've already. Actually, there is a chance we don't even get in today. So,
oh,
I've just found that out this morning as well.
Comforting.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for this one because there's more people involved. It's going to look like a band shot. Jacob gets to be involved as well as. Woo-hoo. I would say you didn't get that for being a patron, but I just thought it'd be a cool ass fucking thing.
It's a handy little perk sometimes.
Yeah. I thought that'd be a sick little thing to put in there. And yeah, unfortunately Billy can't be in this one, but we've got a very good drummer in to pretend like he knows what's on the track.
The 200 BPM track.
Yeah, the 200 BPM. Oh shit, that's my
Oh yeah.
Because this one's a bit of a bigger, like more people involved, I think that I'm gonna not be able to do as good a job as the last behind the scenes, but we're gonna try. We're gonna get everyone involved, trying to shoot little bits and try and get the perspective of everyone that's on set.
I was gonna say, just pass the phone over to the next person.
So cool. See you in the next bit.
Oh, what's up?
Boys,
Unload the van?
come to unload the van.
Is this a behind the scenes vlog?
It is, yeah.
Whoa, what's up?
How does it feel to socialise with people?
It's scary.
It's nuts, isn't it?
It's been so fucking long. Kind of psyching out my mind to socialise, man.
Decided that like blow off the side like this cow here and that and stuff.
Okay, so as if it's been
Unpacked. Yeah. Yeah.
So what we're doing here is we're just having a conversation. We just started setting up. Me and Sam are having a conversation about how we can dress the room and position everyone so that it looks like A, we're in a bigger space, B, it's supposed to be quite intimate. The look of the video is supposed to be quite intimate, but in a bigger feeling space. So just figuring out how to sort that out with those big black curtains that are around. Being a venue, you can see the stage in the back, but on the left hand side of this camera angle on the left hand side we had an issue with a massive window that we were supposed to be able to block but we can't block, so it kind of messed with the lighting a bit. So that's what we're talking about here. There's a few parts coming up where you can hear small conversations going on. I wanted those to be like more prominent in this video, but obviously the way that it's shot it's not, so just keep your ears out for like little conversations like this that we're having. Cool.
Finn, could you please remove the second one? The second one.
Sorry, mate.
No!
Shit's going down.
Yeah, just have the hippie one. It's not brown.
That's all 60s for. If it's
In theory, just like a bit of beamage.
a bit of beamage. I like a bit of beamage. Just wait for this to kick in. It's got to heat up. This for 1 minute 40. It's going to be a great 1 minute 40.
Am I just jumping out of shot just a second so we see working in the background?
Yeah, we don't want you guys in it at all.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's from the I think. So, exactly what I thought would happen. We're going to have to reshift stuff. So, but we're going to bring the kit.
In a bit.
No, so like towards me. Basically, if you guys drag it, I'll tell you when to stop.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah, let's go with that. Jumping face together for me, Joe.
Hold myself still.
You're getting a face for the camera now.
So Jay, when you jump, take a step forward first because we're losing you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
So this part here is basically we spent the whole morning doing wide angle shots. They weren't so much like very wide angles, but compared to what the video ended up being, these were going to be like the expansive shots of the video. We spent a lot of time doing different kind of positionings of the guys, different things during the takes, and ended up not using the wide shots at all in the finished version. So I mean, in hindsight, it was a waste of time. But you got to do these things for the original vision that you've got, and then, you know, Sam takes it when he's editing it and uses his creative license, basically, that I've given him on the edit. What we're doing here with Jacob, it was actually his first video shoot of this kind for music, and he started the day like trying to play everything technically correct. Whereas in a music video, you're probably going to not play everything right, and it's probably going to sound horrible in the room at times, but it will look better on camera and translate better in the final version. So we're just telling him to kind of like focus a little bit less on what you're playing, like look up and play the room a little bit more, play up to the camera a little bit more. Yeah, so we're just trying to help him with that, a little bit of direction. Same with Jay. I mean, Jay's experienced music videos anyway, but just a bit of direction is all that's going on there, is what I'm saying. And also, you can't actually see in these bits, but something that I do, and if you're a singer, I would definitely recommend you do this if you're not directed to when you do music videos, is chuck your ego to one side and sing, like actually properly sing, go for it. I think I sung all but one chorus of this whole day, and my voice was not shot by the end of it, but really tired by the end of it, and I couldn't hear the notes right at the end of it, of the day, but I still carried on singing, making sound, because it just sells the whole performance. If you don't sing, you've got to be a very good actor to pull that off, and your throat does different things, and you just, if you're a singer and you're doing a music video, actually sing, do that. And also, if you're a guitarist, I think they say, I think Sam says in a bit to Jacob, he's playing like you would do with your wrist. So if you imagine, he says in there, if you imagine that you're playing with a broken arm and you've got a cast on and play with your elbow, obviously not all genres that's going to work with, but a lot of the time with heavier music or rock music or pop punk music or whatever, if you're using your elbow instead, it's going to look better, again, translate better into that final product. Yeah, so I'm going to stop rambling. That's just what's going on here. We're going to shoot some different parts as well, different angles, like with two of us. So if you wonder what's going on there, it's just basically for the close-up versions of shots, there's just two of us playing at a time, maybe three of us, so it's just going through those and trying to get the right angles for the final cut. Cool.
Jacob, during the solo we kind of lose you a bit because you're like almost a bit too like reserved. So yeah, feel free to like at least look up when you're doing it.
I'll just fucking, dude, especially with this fucking shot, dude, you're not going to be like, it will still be all of us as your solo.
Maybe get a little squirt.
Halfway through the last chorus, when I say, never give it up.
You're doing good, man.
Like that line, so it goes,
Jay, feel free to shout the money bit as well if you've got
Oh, okay, yeah.
if you're up
Oh,
for
mate.
it.
I'm actually trying to hold back a bit.
I think it's a quarter time.
No, I reckon give it beats.
So like you're hitting on this on the cymbal, but it goes with never giving up. I think it's half. I think it's half. I think. I'm last to it, and then it goes back into it. I think.
Like, part of me wants to lose the shirt.
No, that's cool, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's just the once. I think I did it in that little.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay, I'll try in 2 snaps to do that.
I'll play it through again, dude. So here, obviously, we're doing this. I think this is 3 takes over. Lots of takes, same angle, get it right. I'm shooting a video because he just told me my hair looks shit. Tell me my hair looks shit under a cap. It's breaking my heart. You did say it looks shit. Does it look shit? I don't know. Does it?
And the most shocking bit is like Reef have that budget.
Yeah.
A bit brutal.
Do you know what I mean though? Do you want to get your bass on, Jay? And then you need to get in position.
Dude, the flaring on this is fucking sick.
Yeah, nice. You're just documenting us being behind.
Sam, remember in that last video we were an hour behind already? What are we doing now?
So we've got to be out of the space in 2.5 hours, and we've got
All of the solo stuff to do.
yeah, we've got two. We've got 2 takes in the can, both of which are the same angle. So let's put that down.
just quickly, I thought I'd mention that cymbal that he's hitting sounds horrible, doesn't it? Or using a technique where you put another cymbal underneath it, so it still looks, from whatever angle you're going to use, unless you're right underneath, it still looks like a cymbal in the finished video, but when you're hitting it, it doesn't blast everyone's ears off. So we tried to dampen that down. Like in the last video, we had Billy playing on an actual pad rather than the snare, and you can't see it in the final video, but it saves your hearing and also saves you from having to use earplugs that you might see in the final version. So yeah, just a little tip. That's what's going on.
I am enjoying this so much, Joe. So much fun.
It sounded like you said Jay then.
Jay?
Yes?
Oh, God. Are you in the middle of something?
No, not anymore.
Stand here for me.
It's the idea to use me like to block to make it look bigger, basically.
Yeah.
cool.
It's basically just to like.
The camera's just here.
Yeah.
It just came around here.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jacob, can you take a step to your left again for me? Keep going.
Nah, mates. I was seriously nervous. Called more to it, and you know what? It's so much fun, and it's like it's my first time
Hey, it's your
doing anything
return.
like this for what, 5-6 years.
Yeah, it's your return to Boycott. Isn't it?
So my return to Boycott, I'm super excited to be back, and I'm going to give this my absolute heart and soul.
I'm cutting this out because it's not a fucking interview.
My name's Jay Matthews, play bass in One Man Boycott, also dabble in a little bit of hockey / tomfoolery. Short walks, way better than long walks. Long walks is borderline boy band music video. Short walks, Boycott music video. Next video is going to be me and Jay hand in hand walking on the beach.
And that, just that.
Should we
Oh,
finish this
sorry,
one?
mate,
Should we
sorry,
finish
mate.
this one first? You're a jump in place, alright.
Here he is. Are you going to go get ripped?
Just gonna go get jacked for the next bit of music video.
For the guns.
No, for the guns.
The next one, it's literally called Gun Show.
No way.
And shoot.
In the shoot.
It's just you.
Oh, just me, gun show.
Gun
Yeah,
show,
yeah, yeah.
that's it.
Gunslinger.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I think you can see in this clip here, the rest of the clip, that the footage was so good through the camera that Sam was using. I think it's a new camera that he's bought, like a cinema line camera. It was so good raw that I don't think he edited it afterwards. I think he just put it together, but I don't think he like did any post-production on it. Yeah, I think that's amazing. I think that's pretty cool if that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm sure he said that to me. But yeah, look in the screen on the next clip, and yeah, it was just incredible the way that this shoot came out.
Yeah, that's all good. Even if you look at Jay, you'll look past camera like way over there. Just a bit of like upwards action so you can see you.
Jay, we're gonna make direct eye contact the whole song.
Should I just rock a tape, not move it from this?
Yeah, that might be a good shout, actually, mate. Yeah, facing that way a bit more. That's good.
It just works.
Classic bits like that.
Should I play it like very
when I say
stiff,
like
this one?
it builds up to go into that last chorus, and then there's that break initially because I was, oh my god, I can put it in there, so I just snapped it and put it in. hope that's a good illustration of all of the kind of repetition of shooting a music video, like different camera angles, the same take, different camera angles, same take, now I'm moving, now I'm locked off, like all the different lighting, different temperature on the camera, all of these things. You have to play the song. This song's like 1 minute 45 and the video is 1 minute 46, and it was a stacked day of filming constantly, next, changing angle, next, so it's not quite right, next, as you can see. And we even shot like apart from those, they're basically like all the shots, but there's one more clip I want to show you, which is, we did this for everyone, and for some reason I've only got the version of me doing it, but we did another shot as well, completely different angle as well, where we're all kind of like side on, singular to the camera, backlit, and it looked awesome, but it just didn't make sense in the final cut. I've got some of Jay's phone, which is the worst quality footage, and the rest of it, whatever. Some footage from his phone just now to take a look. You can get the general gist of it, but it's pretty bad. You won't be able to see exactly what's going on. I really think that would have looked sick in the final video. If you're still here watching this, let me know what you think of these different shots that didn't make it into the final cut in the comments. But yeah, it always happens where you shot multiples of like good ideas and then it doesn't make the final cut. So that was a bit of a behind the scenes for you guys of a shooting of a shoestring music video. I really enjoy the way that the actual final product turned out, and you can see that in one of the links, and I'll probably link it below as well. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Probably did if you're still here, so hit that like button. Remember to subscribe too. Do a video every week and it just gives you a little notification. This video and the music video were only possible because of my Patreons. If that's something that you're into, I do have a Patreon. The link's below. Go and check it out. You get a load of stuff out there. Why have I turned Italian again? There's a load of stuff over there. Go and check it out. But either way, I appreciate your support no matter how you choose to show it. You are beautiful, and I'll see you next week.
I care too much what my friends say. I'd avoid every word, but the content is not my style. When they say that I'm wasted, it breaks my heart every time you mention I couldn't care any less.